The psychedelic sounds of the band MGMT have long been a sampling favorite in rap, and their vocal contributions to Kid Cudi's Pursuit of Happiness remains one of music's most memorable cross-genre collaborations. So Genius decided to take a look at MGMT's biggest hip-hop moments. MGMT was formed by Andrew Van Wijngaarden and Ben Goldwasser during their freshman year at Wesleyan University. They toured after graduation and eventually signed with Columbia Records, who saw huge single potential in songs like Time to Pretend and Kids. In October 2007, MGMT dropped their critically acclaimed debut album, Oracular Spectacular, a trippy synth-pop album that eventually went gold.
We wanted it to mean mystic bullshit in a way. That's kind of what we thought we were making.
Philly duo Chitty Bang was one of the first to sample MGMT. They sampled Kids on their breakout track Opposite of Adults. It landed on their 2009 mixtape The Swelly Express, which fused hip-hop with indie rock, like Sufjan Stevens, Passion Pit, Rat-a-tat, and more.
Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream, more money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up.
You know, when I played him, Opposite but Adults, that beat, he was just like, oh, I gotta rap on that.
And I didn't even know what MGMT was.
He didn't know what MGMT was.
A young Mac Miller would also rap on the Kids beat, while interpolating MGMT's original chorus.
Show yourself, take only what you need from it. Don't control yourself. This your life, you own it.
But MGMT's most famous hip-hop contribution would come in 2010, when the band sang the chorus of Kid Cudi's anthem, Pursuit of Happiness.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that's shining always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good.
A record like Pursuit of Happiness was strange, and it was sonically, compared to all the other music that was out.
The electronic rock band Rat-a-tat produced the record, and member Evac spoke to Genius about the song's legacy.
Cudi's become this real mythical character for I think people of a certain age, because he was just speaking frankly on his tracks in a way that nobody was used to hearing rappers speak.
Jay-Z even tried to recruit MGMT to appear on his 2009 album The Blueprint 3, but they rejected the offer. In 2011, Frank Ocean sampled MGMT several times on his debut mixtape Nostalgia Ultra. Soul Calibur, titled after the video game series of the same name, is a short interlude track with sounds of changing cassette tapes. The first song Frank plays is MGMT's Fourth Dimensional Transition. Afterward, Frank rewinds the tape to play Kids. Frank rewinds the tape again to Electric Feel, which is used as the instrumental for Nostalgia Ultra's final track, Nature Feels, a song about making love outdoors.
I've been meaning to fuck you in the garden.
MGMT, I don't know, those guys seem chill. I heard they heard the record and they liked it a lot.
Electric Feel in particular has been sampled by everyone from Jim Jones to Lloyd Banks and even the late Nipsey Hussle.
Look, marathon life, it's all about the pace. A lot of niggas running sprints, but they never win the race.
MGMT followed up their wildly popular debut album with Congratulations in 2010.
We want it to be an album where every time you listen to it, you hear something new in it, and it's not just all right there the first time around.
It was a departure from the synth-pop sound they were famous for and had less radio-friendly singles, but that didn't stop Kid Cudi from borrowing once again. Also on his 2013 Indica album, Cutter shouts out the band on the Kendrick Lamar assisted track Solo Dolo Part 2.
Who could it be? KID, searching all day in the streets for DMP. Don't sip it, don't, it could have answered trip all day, bumping MGMT.
MGMT has since continued their unique brand of ambitious psychedelic pop on 2013's self-titled album and 2018's Little Dark Age. And while their more experimental sound hasn't yielded any recent samples, rappers are still tripping over their music. I'm Delisa with Genius News, bringing you the meaning and the knowledge behind the music.